Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shut Door or Door Shutter coming back to you with a brand new series. And today we are going to be starting off Cave Factory. This is an interesting mod. It is kind of like Stone Block if you've ever played that. This is basically you start off in a stone area, like you're starting underground. I don't know if there's a surface or anything. There isn't much information. From what I can see, I don't think there's a surface, but there's 171 mods, I believe, in the mod list. Forge adds a couple, so there's 173 down below. The main focus on this mod pack is apparently create, blood magic, and immersive engineering, so we'll get to see some of that. I've never really messed with create, so this is going to be interesting. I have seen some things from Direwolf 20, but I really didn't understand much of it because I kind of started in the middle of one of his creations, so that's a thing. Alrighty, let's go for this. Let's play Cave Factory. Okay, there is no real need for seeds. We're going to go hard. I don't think there's really anything we need to do here, so let's just create the world. So I'm really excited for this one just because, create. I know there is a mod pack out there made by the developers of Create, and I was kind of thinking about that one, but I'm not 100% sure I want to throw myself into a mod pack designed specifically for a certain mod that I've never played before. I mean, it might be interesting, but who knows. I also will be, doing another series as well alongside this. I do want to start doing that again so I don't get really burned out on one pack. So we're going to start doing 2 different packs and see how far we can keep that up, right? So I hope to, get back into the groove of that and all that fancy jazz. This mod pack also does have questing. I did look into it just a smidgen. I didn't really go too far into it, but there is questing. There is quite a few things in the quest book here. So if we look at this first, yeah, we do have tabs. Okay, so they're just kind of closed. But you can see that there's some like stuff for blood magic. You can see there's tinker stuff down here. It looks like there's some create. This is all like the beginning. Yeah, like the smeltery, another thing for create. And the only reason I know this is for create is because create has a very unique style. And this is also creates, I believe, as well. So definitely some interesting stuff. Looks like we got storage drawers. Looks like we've got some different variations of storage drawers as well because they are different wood types. All right. So what do we got over here? So this is basic automation. That's what we're currently in. We've got factory, which looks like immersive engineering, which is awesome. It looks like that leads into the end, so that's pretty nifty. Tech. This looks like pneumatic craft. It looks like we're getting into compressed iron ingots. I don't know what an aerial interface is at all, so we'll have to look into that kind of cool stuff. Magic. It looks like we've got blood magic. Oh, we've got even Britannia. That's pretty cool. Storage. It looks like we have network cable. I don't actually know what that one is. Looks like we've got maybe like simple storage network or something, I think is what that might be called. Then we have like refined storage. It looks like we have refined storage add-on, which adds a different tier of crafters. That is pretty awesome. I do love seeing that. Food, it looks like we can get into literally every single type of crop in the game. Looks like we actually have like snowball. So that's pretty cool. So it actually tells you kind of need to get into Britannia to get this one. You got mechanical harvester. So it's just like, not needing to farm for yourself. Looks like we've got the Twilight Forest. I hope this isn't as broken as I had last time. So, so you actually need a dragon egg now for Twilight Forest, so that should be interesting. Challenges, ultimate crafting table, quantum compressor, singularities. Okay, I don't really know what mod that is, honestly. What mod is that? Expanded or extended crafting, not expanded. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. Alrighty, so let's get into this. Basic automation, welcome. Welcome to Cave Factory. Your mission here is to create underground factory and automate as many things as you can. In the overworld, you'll find only stone. The ceiling is made from bedrock, though. Feel free to dig around, but you'll not find any structures underground. Diamond-shaped quests are challenges. Vein Miner is in the pack, but you need to finish the Twilight Forest to unlock it. That is a bit extreme, but okay. Anyway, let's click this. Let's click that. There we go. We're getting started here. So dig out pebbles. Sneak right click on a stone block with an empty hand to get some pebbles. Make sure the quest to the left of this one is checked. Scroll to zoom in and out. You can also drag the screen around. Yes, you can. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's get into this. So we're actually going to go to our third slot and just start right clicking, shift right clicking, apparently, on this stone block here. And we will get some cobblestone. So if you just stand like right here and just hold shift right click for a little bit, you can actually get quite a bit of pebbles. I don't actually know what these are called. Oh, they're just called pebbles. Okay, so yeah, let me just, get about 2 stacks and we'll see what happens here. Because I know we'll need this anyway, so might as well grab some. Alright. Looks like we got some around the area. There we go. Grab an even amount so we don't have to waste inventory space. Alright, so we get some more XP. Combine 4 pebbles in a crafting grid to create 1 cobblestone. Okay, we'll just do that with a smaller amount. Okay, we've got a furnace. Let's just place that right here. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, come back out of here. To get wood, throw cobblestone on the ground and wait 30 seconds. Okay, let's grab a little bit more cobblestone here then. Let's go for 8. I'll just throw that there for a second, and we'll look at the rest of the crafting stuff here. Okay, so we've got wood. That looks like it unlocks gunpowder. Also, by throwing rotten flesh on the ground, you'll get random mob drops. Okay, so we have a mob spawner to my right, which I don't think I really showed, but we do have this. It is like powered by a lever, so if we turn that lever on, it will spawn zombies. So if we get a sword or something, we can definitely start just, wailing on some zombies, which would be interesting. Except for I think we have to go in there, don't we? Which might be interesting. I don't know. Alright. So now we have that. We can then claim both of these rewards. Okay, so we have some branching here, right? So we've got drawers. Okay, so yeah, this is just a basic drawer. It looks like we've got mine colonies in here as well. I probably will not touch mine colonies if it's not required. Last time I did that, I really got bored of that, and it kind of didn't go too well. I didn't really enjoy it, so. Alright, so we've got any forge workbenches. Crafting table. Let's go a little bit better than a crafting table here. Let's go for this crafting station, which I know we actually get stencil or patterns is actually required, so we just did that anyway. Materials and you from Tinkers, that is pretty cool. Okay, what are we up to now here? Massive lag spike. What in the world? All right, let's quickly change this to fast here so we don't have to hopefully run into lag. I don't know what in the world that was. This thing actually can interact with a furnace. That's pretty cool. All right, what do we got next here? So, part builder. Okay, let's just, tab that here. And we can then grab a part builder. All right. What else do we need? So we get some wooden tool handle. Cool, we don't have to really make that. Stone pickaxe head. Use patterns and cobblestone to create tool parts for a pickaxe. Okay. So what do we need again? So tool binding, stone pickaxe head. Okay. Which is actually probably in here? No? Okay. Let's see here. So if we do this and this, this and this, we need more patterns. Throw these in here. We can then throw this. Oh, we need more. So that, and that'll be like a crude pickaxe, basically. Okay. I would assume we need... There's a stone bound... A stone small blade. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we need a tinker's station, which is more patterns. Man, I can see a pattern with this one, right? Alright, so there we go. So we've got the tinker's station. So the tinker station then will allow for us to create like a pickaxe. So that's pretty cool. And then we can claim that to get a small axe head. And the tinker station, you can upgrade, repair, and create tools. On the right side of the UI, you can select tools. Okay, so this is basically just an overview of tinkers, so I'm not really going to go into that. Mining time, just make a pickaxe. That's pretty cool. Get a diamond. Ooh, fancy. Combine tool parts in the tinker station, create a pickaxe. Suggest using the reward to upgrade your pickaxe. In the tinker station, you can exchange their head later without losing the diamond modifier. Okay. Whatever you say, book. Alrighty. Whenever you mine, you have some chance of getting random ores, so you can make space for your factory and some diamonds at the same time. Okay. Let's mine this way. Right. Oh, yep. Already got an ore. We got gold. Alrighty. Let's take that torch and actually place it on the ground here. Oh, we got a scoria cobblestone for create. Looks like we also have some limestone cobblestone stuff. That's pretty cool. I do like the idea of like random ores as you're mining. That is a really cool concept. I don't think I've ever really seen that before in a mod pack, so I honestly think it's cool. Like, I don't know, that's nifty. I could probably have left this area like intact, but instead I am destroying it, so let's go 3. See what kind of ores we can get here. Then we'll look at the quest book here, since I think that's a quest complete. Yes. So that's an upgrade for a chest, which we actually don't have a chest yet, so let's actually make one. Just make like 4. I'll pass. Let me just make 1. So it looks like we also have quark in the pack, which is interesting. I really don't mess with quark that much because I don't really like things that change the vanilla experience too much, but that's fine. Honestly, it's also been a minute because I know they've changed quite a bit of stuff with quark, so we'll see what they've changed and all that fancy jazz here. And then we can actually just upgrade that to an iron chest. This is an older version of iron chest as well, due to the texture not being the new one, which is pretty interesting. But alright, let me mine a little bit and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we did a little bit of mining here. Kind of just cleared out a little bit more of a space, because we will need to anyway in the future, but you know, might as well get that out of the way. This is a basic material for almost anything in Create. You'll need a lot of it. Wearing goggles from the reward will be able to see more information about blocks from Create you're looking at. Okay, so we need an andesite alloy, which is andesite and iron nuggets. Okay, did I grab any andesite from that though? Got andesite cobblestone. Okay, so I'm assuming andesite cobblestone is something that I need to, you know, make into andesite. So I guess we'll do that. Let's get some charcoal here, and then we'll make some andesite, and I'll be right back with you. Oh, wait. Oh, that is so cool. I love seeing stuff like that. Up top on the left, you can see that it has like the smelting progress. And apparently, I just love that. Okay. Alrighty, so we have some andesite alloy. We're just going to grab all 5 we have here. We're going to grab these goggles, apparently throw them on. I do like the fact that they are like on my head. That's pretty nifty. Alrighty, so let's see here. So we have quite a bit more stuff open now. What to do with all this junk? Dank 1. Dunk storage is like backpack with large storage capabilities. Create 1 to store all the junk you get from mining. You can also upgrade it to get more slots, more storage capability in every slot. Okay, so that is... So dank or dunk? What did it say? Okay, so there are different tiers. Expensive as can be as well. Holy cow, that is expensive. Alright, anyway. So we need something like coal. Which we do have quite a bit of coal. I just don't really want to use it all because I don't know what we're... Really, our main focus is right now. That, honestly, kind of scared me. I don't know what a trinket is. And I'm slightly terrified because that was a loud noise in my ears. And good lord, was not expecting that. What in the world was that? Looks like we got like trinkets here. You own this trinket. What does that mean? What is a trinket? Why are trinkets? Okay, let's see here. So if we go options, controls, trinket, let's actually sort by category here. Trinket. I don't... How do you know if trinket is enabled? How do I... How do... How do I? Right? I don't do I? I really have no idea. Okay, anyway. Back to what I was trying to do here. Which was... I kind of forgot. Also, apparently taking that out of the furnace from here doesn't give you XP, by the way, so that's a cool thing. Anyway, let's see. So we want a dank. Okay, so we need a barrel, which the barrel is not requiring iron. I thought it required iron, but apparently it doesn't. Alright, so let's go and butcher the recipe real quick, because I'm pretty sure that's wrong. It was. Okay, so we have a dank. What do I do with this? Oh, so I can actually just right-click it. Okay. So if we wanted to, we could take, like, this seared... We're actually getting seared cobblestone? That is awesome. Take this other kind of stuff. Filtered pickup. Okay, cool. Let's throw this kind of stuff away here. I don't really need a whole lot of this stuff, right? Not yet. Okay, so we should be getting a magnet, but I already have the other charm thing. Do I need this? Okay, does the magnet trinket thing work? That's my question. Okay, I don't know how to make it work, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know what a trinket is anyway, so we'll keep the magnet on. I think I actually need to enable it. Okay, and I'm not going to put that in my curios slot because I want to be able to turn it off to like get wood and stuff. So we want to be able to turn this off quickly, so we won't do that here. Anyway, let's keep going. So we need to getting power, windmill bearing, sail frame, wrench, and super glue. Okay. What else do we got? So coal, we get 64 tiny coal, road to better tools. The road will allow you to create better tools. So yeah, we just do that, which is that seared stone that I talked about a minute ago. All we need to do is smelt this. We'll just throw some tiny coal in here. We'll throw some tiny coal in here. Actually, it's a good thing to note that tiny coal is in the pack because honestly I didn't. And that's a thing. Also, there's no way to convert it back to normal coal, which is kind of annoying. I don't like that. So if you use it, you're one and done, basically. They're like, if you convert coal into that, you're done. You can't really convert it back, which is... It is annoying. I had to add a recipe in one of the mod packs for that because it was bothering me too much. So, That's a thing. But this is a way to get the seared, or the smeltery. That's how we're starting getting the smeltery. Looks like we need like a bench saw. We can get seared stone. Looks like we can get the seared heater. I don't know what this is then. Is that the foundry? Because at the end of the day, it's oh, that's a smeltery controller. Okay, so why is this down here then? Oh, it's because you're getting the heater. Okay, that makes sense. The heater's right here, and then you're getting, simple stuff. So that makes sense. Okay, so let's get into a windmill bearing. Can we get into this? Turntable, slab, shaft, andesite alloy. Okay, so it looks like we can. Let's actually bookmark this stuff. So we'll do A, click on here, go A. What is this? Okay, so just normal sticks. Then we can clear these out. So we need a turntable and a shaft. So it looks like we need the andesite alloy. We'll just get a single thing of shafts, a turntable, which we need some slabs, which we have some. Okay, so there's the turntable. Let's then look at, how do I do... Okay, so I need like a stone. Yeah, okay, so stone. So if I take... I've got all my furnaces being used. Alrighty, so here is that. I'm not going to be using andesite. I want to use stone. Okay, so we have a windmill bearing. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but we'll figure it out. And we need a sail frame, so it looks like we need some sticks. Can I do that? No. Okay. So let's just grab 8 sticks out of here. That's good. Andesite alloy. We got a sail frame. How do we do anything with this? Because this is witchcraft to me, honestly. Okay, so we've got like a gearbox. You can get power to where you want it. Use these. You can use gear shift to control rotation direction with redstone. Okay. Cogwheel. Some machines will require a cog to power them. Some others will connect with shafts. Okay. 21 mechanical crafter. Some items require unconventional methods of crafting. Assembly crafters and a pattern show in JEI and power it with a cog. Direction of item movement is defined by arrows on each crafter. They need to connect in one final spot where a crafter arrow is pointing to an external space, ideally a chest or a barrel. No hablo create. I pretty much butchered that saying. I don't speak create. That's basically what I was trying to say. But because I have no idea what that means. I really am going into this completely blind. I have no idea how to do create. So we're gonna definitely have to figure this out here. Let's see. So let's clear this out a little bit here. So we've got some seared stone. So we now can get 28 stone. Okay, cool. I don't really care. That's pretty neat. I like some stone. So we get a bench saw. Alrighty. I need to look at how much stuff is opened with the mechanical crafters, though. So what do we actually get open? Looks like we get a crushing wheel, a bit of sand, and that leads down into here as well. Made by crushing cobble into gravel and gravel into sand. Okay, so we get to that. So that is what this crushing wheel is, and the recipe is as such. Okay, so that's pretty nifty. So yeah, you need 21 to be able to make a crushing wheel. But how do you do power? W to ponder. Hey yo, that is weird. Okay, I'm sorry for not talking. What? This is just so cool. What in the world? I knew Create was awesome. I like the idea of Create, but I did not know that it did that kind of stuff. Goodness, that is awesome. I was kind of just sitting here with my mouth just agape, looking at this amazing thing. What in the world? Okay, let's figure this out, right? So, uh, to the sticky side, the power will be outputted on the opposite side. Hold over a windmill bearing item. Okay, so if we hold W on this, we can see how this works. Okay, so windmill, it's a block in front of them, and then you just do stuff like that. If enough sail-like blocks are attached to the windmill, activated with a right click, the windmill bearings will start providing rotation. The amount of sail blocks determine its rotational speed. Use a wrench to configure its rotation direction. Right click the bearing anytime to stop and edit the structure again. Okay. Man, that is so cool. How do we go about this here, right? So I'm thinking like we probably want this like dead center. Like right here. Okay. And then we do grab a central block. So for example, a log. Okay. We place that right here in the center. And we do grab these things, the sail frames. Okay. And then we place on. I think it wants me to place like 2 on each. Okay. And then we'll have to be able to get up there, which I don't want to use anything in my inventory because those are all smelted blocks. Okay, and then we'll take this. I should make an axe of some sort. Okay. And if we hop up here, we can actually then just place that. Alright, so now it says right click to activate. Was that true? We'll see here. So right click to activate. And you can see that we are getting rotation. Okay. So that's definitely not moving quick, but I understand that. That's pretty cool. But I think there's like create like cloth or something. Because it looked like in the picture you had the ability to like fill in these things to make them not like passable, like see-throughable kind of thing. I don't know what that was. But if I look at here and I press W, you can see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So if it goes through, you can see that there's like this padding on that. Or is this like a better, is there like better designs or anything? I'm not sure. Okay. So let's see here. So if we go and do, so we got the bench saw. Let's grab that real quick. Whatever this thing is. Oh, for wood. Okay. Nifty. I'll definitely use that. Okay, we'll just place that right there for right now. And then we'll place the bench saw directly above it. I'm going to make this look horrendous. And then I'm going to put the torch above it. There we go. Anyway, alright, so let's see here. So if we look at cogwheel, so I'm guessing this is how you're supposed to move power around. Well, like the rotation around, right? Okay, so if we grab buttons, which I think I saw in here. Okay, so we can't do much with this, right? Let's just turn it into planks. And let's just use buttons that way. Okay, andesite alloy. And then we'll just surround that with buttons. Okay, maybe. There we go. Okay, so cogwheel. And that will get us 4 large cogwheels, which will allow for us to transfer the rotation to something else, right? So if I come to the back of this, which I guess I need to knock this wall out now, which is fine. I'm probably going to expand in this direction anyway. But you can see in the back of this, I'm guessing, yeah, there's the shaft, the existing shaft, which you can connect cogwheels and stuff like that, whatever this one is. So large cogwheel and small cogwheel, or default cogwheel apparently, and move the rotation to something else if you wanted. And then you could use shafts and that gearbox to change the rotational direction. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm starting to get the hang of this. I'm starting to get the ideas behind this. This is pretty cool. I'm really am trying to understand this. This is something that I love, the fact that there's like in-game like tutorials on this, like information that is really nifty. I've never really seen that in a mod unless you're talking about like visualization of multi-block structures, which like Britannia has. I've never seen anything like in-game tutorial wise for the actual mechanisms and things in the mod. That is really, really awesome. I was kind of blindsided by that because it's just so cool. I think Create is an interesting mod that I do want to look into more. So that is pretty cool. Also, I was thinking about the Modpack developed by the actual Create developers, and I realized how unqualified I would be to play that Modpack because I have not played AE2 in so long that it's probably criminal. But you can see that we have a cogwheel on the back of this. You can see it is moving. So if we actually use a... So this is how we would get the mechanical crafters, right? So if we placed them, for example, like right here, or if we did, you know, cogwheel or whatever, we did a cogwheel... I don't think I can place that, right? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so if I look at this, you can see I can move that over here, and then I can move the direction, so I can move it over here, right? And then I could put the crafters like right here in this area. Could I do like another big cogwheel? Like, I don't know the limitations and stuff, right? Like, I don't know 100% of what to do, because I know that like there's actual ideas behind this, right? So a gear, this would have less rotations than this because this is smaller. I know that kind of stuff, right? Like, I know the general idea of gears. I don't know if that actually applies here. I know there's a whole bunch of other mathematical things with gears as well, so that's another thing. But if we look at the mechanical crafters, that is just a whole bunch of workbenches. Okay, I think we can look at that real quick. One last thing before we wrap up the episode here. I might also look into changing the actual sorting mod in this pack, just so you guys know, because I do not like the current one, because you have to click a button in the actual interface. And I think I know which one this is, but I don't like it that much, so who knows. Maybe I'll look into it. Alright, so let's actually just make this all into planks. Okay, there's 7. And what we'll need to do is actually drop more cobblestone. Let's actually just drop 64 cobblestone and I'll be back. Alrighty, so I made the 21 crafters here so we can get a barrel. And the way this is going to work, I assume, is if we place this to here. And do we need like a cogwheel? How do we do this? Okay, so I think we might need to stop rotation. Okay, place that there. If we continue rotation, oop, I have to click it with an empty hand here. Okay, so if I click this, and I think that should work. Okay, so let's see. So if I do 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this would be 9. So how do you do 21 crafters then? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's not do it this way then. Hold on. I do need an axe because this stuff is mostly made out of wood. But let's just keep going anyway. Man, this is a really confusing shape. Hold on. Okay, so if I look at crush wheel or crushing wheel or whatever this is called. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So 9 in the middle and then 3 on the outside. Okay, so let's just redo this here. So let's go for Pickaxe actually mines this about as fast, so that's pretty cool. So we mine this corner, mine this corner. We make sure we have that one. All right. We go here, go here, go here. And then we actually need the wrench to then say, hey, we need you to rotate yourself down. So if we do like the barrel down here, right? And we'd want to shift into this. Okay, so we need to figure out how to orient this correctly, right? So let's see. So if we do that, that should be fine. If we lead these into the center block, right? Like, I think that's fine. And then if we just rotate that one, I think everything's leading into the bottom. I think. I don't know. Let me get some andesite and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so let's quickly get this going here. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 in the corners here. And then we take 4 planks. And then we take a stone piece here. Okay, and then if we turn this back on, and how do we get this going? Or am I not doing something right here? Oh, it is happening. Okay, it's just going very slowly, which is understandable because this isn't fast by any means. Man, I love the animations. I do love the animations here. This is so cool. But it should all lead into the center. It all should converge like right here, I believe. In that little corner. But this is a very, slow start because we don't really have a whole lot of like power and things like that. I don't know if Create has like the thing where if you're like higher in the air, more wind would happen. I'm not 100% sure. I know some mods had that ability where like if you had a windmill type of situation, it would be better the higher you are. But I'm not 100% sure if that matters because we are underground, so it's kind of a weird thing. But yeah, that is going to converge there. Man, this is so cool. Whoever thought this through, whoever made this mod, like, I'm guessing it was probably a team of people. Absolute geniuses. This is so cool. This is like peak Minecraft modding. And I've seen a lot of people actually touch this mod because it is one of those ones. Honestly, after looking at it for only a few minutes, this thing looks super, like, beginner friendly. Especially because you have all the tutorials and stuff in here, which just makes it so much better. Like, I love mods that are like, hey, yeah, if you're new to the game, if you're new to Minecraft modding, hey, this is a really good mod to start with because it kind of gives you an introduction and an idea of how wild and how awesome Minecraft's modding community is, really. Alright, we're almost there here. Okay, so this should make a crushing wheel here. You see we're almost there. Alright. Now go into this middle, or this last one here. Should make 2 crushing wheels, I believe, actually. Okay. And it should send it over into this barrel. Or did I not do that right? Okay, I don't think I did that thing right, but that's fine. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Because if I go here and I go here... Okay, so it just says that it will be like, it will push to an inventory, so I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to disable this for a second here. We have crushing wheels, which I do believe, yeah, so you need 2, and you can throw like an ore in there or something, and it'll crush it, basically like a ore doubler type of thing, which is pretty nifty. Okay, so we're getting pretty far. Into the main quest line, right? So we got the crushing wheels. Let's grab the chutes, which I guess are in a way to straight drop something, right? I would think that'd probably be the really good idea, like a chute back in Buildcraft, where you'd put an item in and it would drop it down immediately without needing to drop it sideways or whatever. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we are going to wrap up the episode here. I'm honestly really excited to look into this. I'm not 100% sure if the create mod pack would have been better, but I would have to learn AE2 all over again, and this has refined storage, so looks like we're going to be fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.